First of all, Joseph, thanks for being here.
My
really
pleasure.
Appreciate taking the time.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your illustrious career and where you are today, and a little bit about your role today.
Sure. Been in hospitality for 47 years. My last position was a CFO of Remington Hospitality. And as I left Remington, I formed a company for outsource accounting based in Turkey and the US. And we're currently operating for several customers. And we have a tremendous technology deployed, including AI, to better help bring efficiencies into the process.
So accounting in hospitality has also evolved a lot. I mean, we used to have an accountant at every property, right?
Yes.
Now I think hotel management groups and companies like BalanceHub have learned that you can centralize a lot of that, where
Yes.
somebody can oversee multiple properties, right? And I think technology has sort of enabled that centralization as well.
Tremendously.
Is that sort of an evolution that you have witnessed over time as well?
I have actually started my career working on an NCR 4200s, which is now a dinosaur, and to putting in the first computer system for the Stouffer Hotel Company in my hotel, and then moved forward. And what I see is that technology actually brings more harmony into the process. And what I also see is the technology, the more you get into it, the friendlier it becomes. It's not necessarily putting people out of business, it's more of getting people more involved into the sense of look at the product, look at taking care of the customer versus making sure that the debits and credits are correct.
It's the bottom line is increasingly important, and I think all of the organizations should be making decisions based on the bottom line rather than top line revenue in many cases, right? Have you seen sort of that adoption as well?
Actually, both of them are important.
Okay.
Because a sale is not a sale until the money is in the bank. That's number one. Number two, we all have to be salespeople, because if we're not salespeople, we cannot draw the customer, draw the talent, make sure that we are all involved. One of the things that I take pride of is that when I was a director of finance of a hotel, I made certain that every single month I reviewed the P&L by department with every department manager down to the supervisor level, because I figured out if I get them involved and they understand the value of what they're working with and how they forecast labor, how they deploy labor, how they basically look after their, especially in food and beverage, if you break a plate, how much does that cost? If you lose a utensil, how much does that cost? Until they understand that, they need to have a stake into it.
So Joseph, I think you've been a big supporter of what was formerly My Digital Office and is now Otelier.
Absolutely.
Probably had them at several of your companies that you worked with.
Yes.
Give me a little bit about the why. What was it from the beginning that you sort of believed in the organization?
My first experience was extracting data of the night audit and storing it in space. That was an intriguing idea for me, because I had 20 hotels in New York City and I was spending literally about $1.5 million a year in storage costs only. So we tried it and it worked like a charm. And I was able to prove to my board that I am able to save money even though I don't bring revenue from the top. And this is direct expense savings that results in a better profitability at the bottom line. Then I went to another company, and the first thing I did is basically said, listen, we got to invest into this company because it's got a whole bunch of things that are fantastic. So we not only did the night audit, we did the income journal, we started looking at several ways to involving Otelier, which is now Otelier, into the process. This whole objective was, how can we make the process better? That basically brought efficiency into our hotels and eventually enhance the guest experience, but also enhance our bottom line.